Hi everybody, welcome back to Thrift Flip with Megan. Today I'm doing a ship with me video. It's going to be everything that sold over the weekend and Friday. I don't think I did any shipping on Friday. So the last 3 days, I'm going to share what sold on Poshmark and eBay both in the same video. So to kick things off, I'm going to start with this leather strap. It's meant for like a Louis Vuitton purse, and I've been selling these for a while. I got them wholesale on AliExpress last year. I'm still selling through my stock. On that one, I took an offer and my cost of goods was $20 on that. So my profit's only $8 on this first item, but trying to clear those out. They haven't been moving like they used to. So I am finishing up with the remaining stock I have on those. And I probably won't reorder them unless they have a better deal for a little bit cheaper. Next item up is this Columbia. I really liked this jacket. I found it at Goodwill. It's $12.99 and it's a 3-in-1 jacket. So the inside is reversible and the liner completely unzips and makes into another jacket. I'm going to wait to package this up because I have a really big poly bag that I'm going to put it in, and I think that's going to take a while to get all folded up like it should, but I'll tell you the numbers on that. So $12.99, I listed that for $55. I brought it down quite a bit. I started it at $75 in the winter, brought it down to $55 for sale, and then someone offered me $44 on Saturday. I accepted it. After cost of goods and everything, that would give me a profit of $32. So that one is a decent moneymaker. Next, I'll do these Miss Me jeans. Miss Me still surprisingly sells pretty well. I didn't think that this was a brand worth picking up anymore, but I still get a lot of movement having these jeans in my closet. Usually if I can find them for under $5, I'll pick them up. And they go pretty fast. I think these were listed for 3 weeks total. And they're size 31, so it's a good size. Cost of goods on this pair was $3. I had them listed for $35, and someone offered me $26 after I had sent them an offer. I use ClosetMate as my automated bot system, and what that does is gives you the option of sending out automated offers. Every time someone likes an item, it sends you an offer. So that one, the $26 offer pays out $20.80. So then the total profit is $17.80 on that particular pair. Next is another one of these bracelets. I told you guys about these in my last video, but this is a Jessica Cushman bangle. And actually a return customer bought this one. I had sold one to her before, and she bought it for an offer of $35. And then I told her if she wanted any other ones in a follow-up message to her to let me know, and that I would try to make her a better deal. I sent her an offer of $35 because she liked another one in the listing, and she counter offered $30 and I accepted. So if you guys saw one of my shorts about these, I got all of these for 50 cents each. And I've already sold 2. The one to her previously for $35, and then the knocked off by Chanel version of that bracelet for $69. So I've already made a good amount of money off that purchase just for cost of goods being so low. But this one selling for $30, paying out $20. The profit on this is $23.50. So that's a great deal on that, still paying out. And I've got 10 left still to sell. So both of those, or all 3 of those items, have sold on Poshmark. I can't get this off me. This next piece sold on Poshmark. This is Frank and Eileen. That's what the label looks like. Now, I had never heard of this brand. When I picked it up, and just judging on the label, it looked like a nicer quality piece. I Googled that brand, and when I saw comps, I was kind of freaking out a bit because brand new, I think they sell for $260, $268 or something. And even used, I was seeing a lot go for $80 to $100. And I had mine listed for $85, I believe. Somebody sent me an offer on Saturday for $60. My cost of goods was $6, so Payouts 48, profit is 42 on this pair. So if you see that brand, Frank and Eileen, that's a good snag to get. Next one, this sold on eBay. I made a video about, actually my very first haul video of the bag sale. It's a Jack Daniel's men's pullover. If you guys saw that video, you'll know that the bag sale was $4 each or per bag. And everything that you could fit in a grocery style paper bag is the $4. So this one, really as small as it is, I would say the cost of goods on this is probably 10 cents. The eBay offer came in on Friday. It was for $15.40. I accepted it after fees on eBay. And I think most of my items on eBay are promoted at like 2%. I don't really know if that makes that big of a difference, but I figured if other people aren't promoting their items and I do mine at the very minimum, at least it kicks it above all of the others that aren't promoted. So I've been playing around with that a little bit recently and seeing if that helps move stuff. But profit on this ends up being $11.56 for that Jack Daniel's men's pullover. Next is another offer I accepted off eBay. These were in that same bag sale in my first haul video. These are Enzo. I don't know how to say that last name. It's hard to read. Enzo loafers. They're a leather, nice brown loafer. So 10 cents cost of goods. The offer was for $13, or I think they offered me like $7 or something, and I countered them 13. They accepted. And then the payout after that is $9.37. So total profit of $9.27 for those loafers. Next, this is kind of a cool shirt. I had just found a Western style shirt that sold really fast, and it's kind of a rockabilly style, but this is pretty cute. Sold to someone in Portland, which totally Portland vibe. Do it with the vintage shirt. It's a men's size small, and I got this at Goodwill. It was playing for $6.99, so I put cost of goods right at $7. This I thought would move a little faster, but it's kind of an odd color, not really something anyone's going out of their way for. So I took an offer of $20 on that, gets it moving, and I don't have to sit on it anymore. I have way too much stuff in my closet right now, and I have been trying to move stuff and get it out of here. So payout on this is $14.86. After my cost of goods, my profit was $7.86 on this. So not a huge moneymaker, but I'm moving it. It's done, out of my hair, and give somebody a cool piece they can add to their collection. Next is this pair of Miss Me jeans. Again, Miss Me. It was surprising that they've been moving like they have, but this pair I got on a closeout deal in town, and they had all their jeans half off the markdown price. So these cost of goods were $3, and the offer, these sold on Poshmark, and there was an offer that came in for $25. I also had this pair listed for $35, and I thought $25 was a fair offer. Really, I'm not picky. As long as I'm making money and things are moving, I'm not going to hang on to stuff to get the ultimate profit. I think $25, payouts $17, so profit $14 is a great turnaround for having those for just a few weeks. These are UGG loafers. These sold on eBay. They're a men's suede loafer. They are a really small size, and I didn't really realize that when I picked them up because I'm so used to looking at like my shoe sizes, and I just seen the brand, put it in the cart. It's a done deal. But on men's stuff, I'll probably pay attention to sizing more because I've sat on these for a majority of the winter. And I said in another video that Uggs really aren't moving like they used to for me, but certain kinds are. So I've just been being more mindful of what I'm picking up. These, the cost was super cheap. I got this as part of a bag sale, and the cost of goods I just guessed at about $1, but I bet a lot cheaper. So I had them listed on eBay for $35. They were on sale on my eBay site. I have it on sale still for 30% off, and they sold for $29.84 after fees and shipping and everything. $15.94 was a payout, so profits $14.94. If I was a full-time reseller, I would probably be a lot more particular about what I'm selling things for, what they're coming in and going out as, just because that would be my sole way of making an income. So I would be a little more particular. But having a full-time job, it really gives me freedom of being able to not be so particular. I'm able to accept offers that maybe others wouldn't, because I'm not, solely dependent on this as my income. It's kind of a nice bonus. So really, as long as I'm in the green, I'm pretty open to offers, and I like to keep myself kind of in check with not getting stuff getting attached to anything or wanting to hold on to it for too long, just because I know that, there's always going to be more. There's always more to sell. And if I'm moving things, I'm making a profit, and it helps me just keep my eye on the prize as far as flipping items, making a profit. Of course, I don't want to waste my time and, spend a lot of time making $3 or $4 on an item, but that's pretty rare. Most of my profits are 15, 20, 25, and in a matter of days. So I'm pretty flexible on pricing just to not overthink it. So total profit on that was 20 on that. Leather jackets were kind of a popular thing at the beginning of the year, but I picked that up in the bag sale. I put $3 on it because I don't think it was on sale. I put it $4 for cost of goods just to round up. Offer came in at 29. So 23 was payout, profits 19.20. I really wasn't expecting any jackets to be selling this late in the year. So all of these have been really a nice bonus. That Columbia jacket, the leather jacket, it wasn't anything I was really expecting this time of year. This next one is a bundle deal that sold on Poshmark. This customer was new to Poshmark and didn't really understand how things work. And he liked a number of items, bought this polo sweatshirt, and then he also liked, I showed these in my first haul video, these Vans in the closet. So when he was first going, he would reached out and said his address had changed. So to help him update his label, I let him know how to go about doing that. He reached out and said that he was going to have to wait till the next day because their customer service team would have to manually create a label. And I took that opportunity to reach out and say, hey, I also realized you liked a pair of Vans as part of your bundle. I could make you a deal on both items, and to save shipping, he liked both items. So he didn't know you could combine things. So I ended up canceling the order and making him an offer for $50 for both items. And I think he bought the hoodie for $30 originally. So $50 wasn't much more, and it allowed him to get both things he wanted and then combine the shipping because he was wanting to place an order for the shoes separately. So I think it's nice when you can, to help kind of educate people. If you notice them liking other things, they might be new to the site and not know that you can save shipping. Or if you have an opportunity to upsell someone, not to be scared to reach out. The worst they can say is no, or they're not interested. But you didn't know that, that was an option, or you could do that. So sell price, the bundle price being $50. Cost of goods on both items was $6.50. Payout was $40 after Poshmark took their cut. So profit on this is $34.50. This next item is a chain link little, I don't have a box for it. I'll have to get a box to pack this in. But it's a chain link little purse strap, and part of my wholesale deal. Profit on that was $7. So that I don't know if these are going to fit in this poly bag. And that sold on Poshmark. Next up are these old school Doc Martens. Pretty good condition. Made in England. But these sold on an offer for $22.40 on eBay. After fees and everything, the profit the payout's $17.59. So profit is $16.59. These took probably a couple months to sell. They'd been listed for a while. I had another pair of Doc Martens that are the old school ones that I'd got previous. I think they were low top, both a blue pair and a dark brown pair. Ever since I sold those, I've been picking them up because people seem to look for those older Doc Martens. Next is this Fabletics set. These I got when I was out of town over Christmas, and a thrift store was having like a closeout sale. So all three of these Fabletics pieces, all of their clothing items were like 25 cents a piece. So I got that pink pair, this pair, they're all the same size. And then I got this hoodie, which I noticed after I got it, it had a stain. Where's the stain at? I think it was on the sleeve or something. I don't see it really now, but anyways, it had a spot on it and I didn't want to list it with the spot. So I just kind of threw it in on this deal, just saying bonus hoodie has a spot, you know, they can do with it what they want, but it's a nice little bonus, especially if you're using it as like a workout set. Oh, here's it looks like jeans bled onto it a little bit there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it was just a small little spot, but enough that I didn't want to not mention it or list it and disappoint someone. So a cost of goods on these three items was 75 cents. And I had this listed really cheap. I think I listed for $40 for the whole lot. And I know that leggings and workout gear don't really sell like they should either, unless it's Aloe or Lulu. It's really not anything worth picking up. But for a quarter, I figured we'd give it a shot, might as well. And it was my size, so worst case, I can use some workout gear always to throw in my collection. So 75-cent cost of goods. Offer was for $12. The payout's $9.05 on that $12 offer, and then profit is $8.30. And that sold on Poshmark. This next one sold on Poshmark as well. It is a Nike golf shirt polo. I got this for $1 cost of goods. There wasn't anything special about that, but for $1, someone will use it for upcoming golf season. The offer came in for this on Poshmark for $10 and I accepted it. Payout on a $10 item is $7.05 and that leaves me with $6.05 profit. Next up is something this sold on eBay, and this is a 511 tactical men's shirt. I did notice I got this part of the bag sale for $1, but I did notice when I got home that it had like I don't know if you can see that. It's like a snag, maybe like where Velcro caught on the back. So I had it listed pretty cheap. I put it up on eBay for, I think it was listed for like $15 or something. It'll be a great work shirt for someone, or really, honestly, I was going to give this to my dad if it didn't sell because he would wear it. He likes this brand a lot. It's really good quality, but somebody decided to get that. So they've sent me an offer for $10.50. Since I got it in the bag sale, my cost of goods was probably like 30 cents or so, probably even cheaper, but I just put it as 30 cents. After fees, the payout is $7.39 on that. Can't get those off. And leaves me a profit of $7.09 for that eBay item. And this was, oops, I didn't put that label. That would have been a problem. Oh, I'm losing my marbles. Okay, so this is 100% silk bomber jacket. And this is kind of, anytime I see 100% silk, I usually pick it up because just finding silk items is pretty rare and I always have good luck selling them. People are always looking for silk items. The only thing on this that was wrong, and I pictured it on the list, or I took a picture of it in the listing, but in where the collar is, it kind of separated a little bit. Not by much, but just because of fabric. So I listed it with that imperfection shown. And this didn't come in on an offer. This was just bought. I had about 50 cents in it, cost of goods. So profit on this is headed to, okay, I think that sums up everything that sold as far as eBay and Poshmark for the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all my total sales on eBay equated to $100.89. On Poshmark, my total sales were $197.30. So total profit for those 3 days was $297.30. That's after my cost of goods and any discounts or fees that were part of my listings. So almost $300 for 3 days, part-time reselling. I do appreciate if you guys like and subscribe on my channel. I've been trying to get a schedule going with how I'm going to do this. I would like to do weekly ship with me's, but typically the longest I'll hold on to an item before I ship it is 2 days. So I've been doing ship with me every 2 days or over the weekend, just so you guys can see what's moving in my closet or on my listings. And then I'm also going to sprinkle in some of my bag sale deals and my local finds thrifting and share those with you. I still have to do a haul video for when I was out of town that I still never posted. So I'm going to post another one this week later and then try to get those items up and listed so that way I can get them moving. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe and look for more videos. There'll be 2 or 3 coming out this week. Thank you. Bye.